Good morning everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel Concept Clear. In today's class we'll discuss about mission to mission communication in the subject of fundamentals of IoT. Okay, here what is the M? M is nothing but a mission, and here another M is another mission. Here the M2M is nothing but M2M standards for mission to mission communication, which act as a means communication among the physical objects or devices. Okay, very simply saying that the communication between one device to another device, that is called M2M. M2M. Here M2M refers to networking of machines or devices for the purpose of this remote monitoring. And what is the purpose of this M2M is remote monitoring as well as control and data exchange. The main thing is the data is exchanged from one device to another device by using M2M. Okay, here every mission in M2M system contains a smart device and that can track the data status of the mission and perform various functions. Okay, this is the every mission M2M mission contains the smart devices, and they can track all the data or status of the mission and perform the various functions. Okay, in M2M communication we'll use various protocols. What are the various protocols are we will use means the protocols are XMPP, LWM2M, 6LO, WPN, MQT. These are the various protocols we will discuss briefly in next classes. Okay, here in M2M communication 48-bit address will be assigned, that is from IPv6 protocol, that is the used for communication device. Okay, here we will see some block diagrams for M2M communication. The communication network provide connectivity to remote M2M area networks. The communication network provides the connectivity to remote M2M area network, and that can be either wired or wireless network. That can be wired or wireless network. Okay, here we will see one diagram, block diagram of the internet phone. Here the figure shows a block diagram of M2M gateway. The communication between M2M nodes and M2M gateway. Okay, it is the gateway. M2M nodes, M2M gateway is based on the communication protocols which are native to M2M or the network. M2M gateway performs protocols. Okay, it is the gateway performs protocol translation to enable IP connectivity. Okay, IP connectivity provided కోసం చేస్తుంది, it will perform the protocol translation. And for M2M networks, M2M gateway acts as, okay, here M2M gateway acts as a proxy performing translations from or to the native protocols. అంటే ఇది పంపించేటప్పుడేమో ఫ్రమ్ అవుతుంది అండ్ రిసీవ్ చేసుకునేటప్పుడేమో టు అవుతుంది. ఓకే, ఫ్రమ్ ఆర్ టు నేటివ్ protocols to or from internet from the IP protocol. With M2M gateway, each node in M2M area network, appears as a virtualization nodes for external M2M networks. Okay, this is about the M2M mission communication. M2M communication. Okay, it is very simple topic. Here we need to explain these 3 points, then with this diagram. No need to much explanation of this diagram. Okay, thank you everyone.
పేరు గుర్తుందిగా, ప్లీజ్ లైక్, షేర్ అండ్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్.
Hi friends, how are you? Welcome to my YouTube channel Concept Clear. In today's class we will discuss about difference between IoT and M2M missions communication. Here what is the difference between IoT and M2M communications? We will discuss various aspects what are the first one is communication protocol. Okay, what is the communication protocol we will use in IoT devices as well as the M2M devices? Okay, in communication protocols or in IoT you will use HTTP protocols, file transfer protocol, and COAP, and WebSocket, MQTT, XMPP, DDS. Among these are the communication protocols we will use in IoT. And what about M2M? In M2M we will use Zigbee protocol, Bluetooth protocol, Modbus, Mbus, wireless Bluetooth protocols. These are the protocols we will use in M2M mechanism. And what is the missions we will use in IoT? In IoT we will use heterogeneous missions. Okay, we will use all the missions are heterogeneous missions. And what about M2M? In M2M we will use homogeneous missions, as well as then hardware versus software. In hardware and software means in IoT we use more software devices. Okay, we'll use in IoT we'll use the more softwares. And what about M2M? In M2M we use more hardware with embedded modules, more hardware with embedded modules. And the next one is the data is collected and analytics. Okay, in data, the data is collected in IoT and stored in clouds. The data will be collected from in IoT, stored in the cloud. And what about M2M? The data is collected in point solutions and storage in infrastructure. It will store the same data in the same place. And what about the IoT? In IoT deals with sensors. Okay, we know our IoT deals with sensors and automation act as the internet. Sensors, automation and act as the internet, that is IoT. And what about M2M? In M2M that provides direct communication between machines. These are the five differences between IoT and M2M. Okay, if you have any doubts, please ping me in comment section. All of you please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you everyone. To my YouTube channel Concept Clear. In today's class we will discuss about interoperability in IoT in the subject of fundamentals of IoTs. Okay, now we will see what is interoperability. Interoperability is nothing but the ability of IoT system and components interact with each other and share the data is known as interoperability. Okay, very simple. Manaki as the name interoperability, if you divide the one, interoperability, okay, between two things, how the operation will be performed, that is called interoperability. The ability of IoT system and components interact, IoT system and components, how both will be interact with each other and share, how the data will be shared between IoT system as well as components, that is called interoperability. Okay, we'll see one more definition. The ability to interact with each other, share the data in IoT system as well as the IoT components is also known as the interoperability. Okay, it helps in exchanging the data among various devices. What is the main important for the interoperability means? It is mainly used for exchanging the data various devices. Okay, it makes the device work collaboratively. Okay, when you are working interoperability means it will collaboratively work with IoT system as well as the components. So this collaboratively works, and it is the key feature of, okay, it is the key feature of, what is the key feature? It is the key feature of IoT. It is not there, then many benefits of the IoT can't be used. Okay, interoperability అనేది లేకపోతే ఐఓటీలో చాలా బెనిఫిట్స్ అనేవి మనం యూజ్ చేసుకోలేము. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ ద వన్ ఆఫ్ ది కీ ఫీచర్. అండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద బెస్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఫర్ దిస్ interoperability means bus application. If you take any bus, okay, what is the bus application here? bus application can find the optimal route. What is the optimal route means? Shortest distance from one path to another path. Okay, ఇది ఎలా perform చేస్తుంది? Okay, see here. In order to find the route, it takes help from the interoperability. Interoperability means by using the IoT systems and components, it will capture the route. Okay, here in the first is the step by step and interoperation with traffic monitoring. With the help of the traffic monitoring service helps to the city, help of the city traffic monitoring service of the help of traffic monitoring service of the city try to find an optimal route. Optimal route means shortest route between one place to another place, and that will be sent to, then they try to obtain less congested route. Okay, this traffic monitor service will provide the what? Less congested route means less traffic route. Okay, less traffic route. Like this it will be works. Okay, like this the interoperability works in bus application. Okay, with interoperability by application provides useful services to users. Okay, it is the interoperability. Okay, next we will see types of interoperabilities we have. The first one is syntactic interoperability. What is the meaning of syntactic interoperability means? Simple గా చెప్పాలంటే without knowing anything it will perform the ఆపరేషన్. ఓకే, మనకి ఏం తెలియకపోయినా కూడా ఇది పర్ఫామ్ చేస్తుంది. చూడండి, ద ఎబిలిటీ ఆఫ్ ది సిస్టమ్ టు కాపీ ఆర్ ఇంటర్ప్రిట్ ద మెసేజ్ అండ్ ద రీడ్ ద కంటెంట్స్ ఆఫ్ ది మెసేజ్ అక్యురేట్లీ వితౌట్ knowing the message is called semantic interoperability. Semantic interoperability అంటే ఏం లేదు, మనకి మెసేజ్ని రీడ్ చేసుకొని దాన్ని మెసేజ్ని రీడ్ చేసుకుని యాసిడ్గా కాపీ పేస్ట్ చేసేదానికి కూడా చేయగలిగితే దాన్ని సింటాక్టిక్ ఇంటరాపరబిలిటీ అంటారు. అంటే అసలు అది ఏ కంటెంట్ అనేది మనకు తెలియకపోయినా కూడా మనం ఏదైనా వర్క్ చేయగలిగితే దాన్ని సింటాక్టిక్ ఇంటరాపరబిలిటీ. ఓకే, చూడండి, ద ఎబిలిటీ ఆఫ్ ఎ సిస్టమ్ టు కాపీ మనకి కాపీ చేసుకునే సామర్థ్యం ఉండి అండ్ కాపీ ద మెసేజ్ అండ్ రీడ్ ద కంటెంట్ ఆఫ్ ది మెసేజ్ అక్యురేట్లీ. ఆ మెసేజ్ మనం అక్యురేట్గా చదువుకోగలి వితౌట్ నోయింగ్ ద మీనింగ్. అంటే అసలు దాంట్లో ఏముంది మనం తెలుసుకోకుండా మనం చేసేదాన్ని సింటాక్టిక్ ఇంటరాపరబిలిటీ. ఓకే, ద బెస్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఫర్ స్మార్ట్ సిటీ సిస్టమ్. ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుంది, వేర్ ఇట్ రిసీవ్స్ ద డేటా ఫ్రమ్ data centers and can recognize the data format extract from the మెసేజ్. ఓకే, డేటా అనేది మనం డిఫరెంట్ ప్లేసెస్ నుంచి కలెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటాము. ఏ డేటా అయిందని తెలియకపోయినా కూడా మనం ఎక్స్ట్రాక్ట్ చేసుకుంటాం. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ సింటాక్టిక్ ఇంటరాపరబిలిటీ. సింటాక్టిక్ ఇంటరాపరబిలిటీ అంటే ఏంది, మనకి మెసేజ్ని మనం కాపీ కేపబిలిటీ ఉంటే చాలు, దానికి ఏ ఫార్మాట్ అనేది తెలియపోయినా ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ ద సింటాక్టిక్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ ఈస్ ద semantic interoperability. What is meaning of semantic interoperability means, here we should know what is the meaning of the message. Simple చూడండి, the ability of the system understand and interpret the content of the meaning of the exchanged data. అంటే ఏంటి, ఇక్కడ what is the message we should know. This is called semantic interoperability. Okay, to allow smart city system download the data received from the another system, then understand and its meaning and it generate the meaningful information. That is called semantic interoperability. Semantic అంటే ఏంది, మనకి ఆ మెసేజ్ ఏదో తెలియాలి, దాన్ని ఎలా యూజ్ చేయాలో తెలియాలి, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ షుడ్ నో, దెన్ దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ semantic interoperability. And the last one is technical interoperability. What is the meaning of technical interoperability means, it is usually associated with hardware and software components, systems or platforms that enable to mission communication takes place. అంటే ఇక్కడ మనకి no need to understand, మనకు తెలియాల్సిన అవసరమే లేదు, but we should establish connection between one mission to another mission. This is the important thing here. Okay, you have to provide the communication link between one mission to another place. That is this kind of interoperability is called technical interoperability. Okay, without knowing, without understanding anything, if you are providing communication link between two machines, that is called technical interoperability. And the next one is organization interoperability. What is the meaning of organization? Means as the name implies, the ability of organizations effectively communicate and transfer the data, even though they may be using variety of different information systems over widely different infrastructures. ఓకే, ఆర్గనైజేషన్ ట్రావబిలిటీ అంటే ఏంటంటే మనము వేరియస్ డిఫరెంట్ ఆఫ్ టెక్ కాంపోనెంట్స్, డిఫరెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఐటమ్ ఆఫ్ మిషన్స్ యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాం కూడా. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎఫెక్టివ్లీ కమ్యూనికేషన్ ద ట్రాన్స్ఫరింగ్ ద డేటా బిట్వీన్ వన్ మిషన్ టు అనదర్ మిషన్, దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ ఇంటరాపరబిలిటీ. ఆర్గనైజేషన్ అంటే ఏంటి? మీరు ఎలాంటి డివైజెస్ యూజ్ చేసినా కానీ ద డేటా హ్యాస్ టు బి exchange from one system to another system or one mission to another mission, that is called organization interoperability. The next one is device interoperability. What is the meaning of device interoperability? Means it allows different IoT devices like sensors, controllers, even though different brands also, these all also from the different brands also, to work together, work together. Also this is done by using standard ways of devices communicate and share the data. This is called device interoperability. అంటే మనం వాడే వస్తువులన్నీ కూడా డిఫరెంట్ కంపెనీస్ అవ్వచ్చు, అవన్నీ కూడా డిఫరెంట్ కాంపోనెంట్స్ అవ్వచ్చు, డిఫరెంట్ కంపెనీస్ అవ్వచ్చు, అన్నీ కూడా టుగెదర్గా వర్క్ చేస్తూ మనకి కమ్యూనికేషన్ లింక్ని అండ్ డేటాని షేర్ చేస్తే దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ డివైస్ ఇంటరాపరబిలిటీ. మీరు ఏ వస్తువులైన వాడినా కానీ అన్నీ కలిసి మనకి కావాల్సిన పని చేసి పెట్టారనుకోండి, దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ device interoperability. And the last one is network interoperability. What is the meaning of network interoperability? Means it ensures IoT devices cannot connect and take the different networks like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth or Zigbee. Okay, these type of interoperability in IoTs is allow it work smoothly across various communication methods. It is nothing but the best example is the devices using Wi-Fi and Bluetooth in the same system can be shared the data without issue. This type of interoperability is called network interoperability. Okay, all of you please like my videos and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you everyone.
Please like, share and subscribe.
Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Concept Clear. In today's class we will discuss about introduction to Arduino programming. Okay, first of all, what is an Arduino? An Arduino is a open source hardware platform where we can develop the projects based on easy to use hardware and software devices. Arduino it is the combination of both hardware microcontroller and software Arduino IDE. Okay, here Arduino is a microcontroller based on the platform that combines the hardware with software. See here, Arduino, you can tell your board to send in a set of instructions microcontroller. మనం సింపుల్గా చెప్పాలంటే ఆర్డినో అనేది ఒక కంప్యూటర్లా మనం యూజ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే, ఆర్డినో చిప్ని మనము మానిటర్కి కనెక్ట్ చేసుకొని లైక్ కంప్యూటర్ని మనం ఎలా అయితే యూజ్ చేస్తామో, డెస్క్టాప్ని సిస్టమ్ని ఎలా యూజ్ చేస్తామో, బై యూజింగ్ ద ఆర్డినో we can perform our operations. Arduino will work as a CPU. Okay, over the years Arduino has been the brain of the thousands of the projects for everyday the objects of the complex scientific instrumentation. A worldwide community of makers, students, hobbyists, artists, programmers and professionals has gathered around its open source platform. Their contributions have added up to the incredible amount of the accessible knowledge. Okay, simply చెప్పాలంటే if you want to go anywhere without carrying computer, you can simply carry the Arduino. Okay, that is easy to carry and it is useful as it is you can use as a computers. What is Arduino? Arduino is a microcontroller based platform that combines hardware and software. It allows the users to create interactive projects. Okay, computer purchase Arduino computer and it is used to create interactive projects by connecting sensors, actuators and other electronic components. Okay, and Arduino IDE provides a user-friendly environment to develop and new projects and like writing and uploading the code like that. Okay, what is the key features of the Arduino? The key features of the Arduino is it is open source. What is the meaning of open source? Open source means no need to purchase anything. It is free for all. Okay, here also in open source both hardware and software are open source, allowing free modification and distribution. When you are purchasing Arduino, whatever the language you are using, that is the open source. No need to purchase. That is easy to use and easy to no need to purchase and easy to use. Arduino is easy to use means the Arduino IDE designed to be user friendly, making it is a good starting point for beginners. Okay, who are the new learners in the software technology, they can easily write. Okay, and versatile. What is the meaning of versatile? Arduino can be used in a wide range of projects for simple LED blinking and complexity robotics and IoT devices. Okay, here in Arduino contains simply lighting sensors. By blinking the lighting, it will indicates the signals. Okay, versatile. What is the meaning of versatile? Arduino can be used a wide range of projects from simple LED blinking to complex robotics and IoT devices, and large community also we can use. And what are the Arduino components? The Arduino components contains Arduino board. It is a physical board containing microcontroller input and output pins. మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, ఇన్పుట్ అవుట్పుట్ పిన్స్, సిగ్నల్ పిన్స్ ని మనం ఆర్డినో బోర్డును ఇన్సర్ట్ చేస్తాము ఫర్ పవర్ సప్లై. అండ్ ఆర్డినో ఐడి, వాట్ ది మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్డినో ఐడి మీన్స్ it is a software used for writing, compiling, uploading the code to the board. మన బోర్డ్కి ఇవ్వాల్సిన ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్స్ అన్నీ కూడా మనము ఆర్డినో ఐడి ద్వారా ఇస్తాము. అండ్ ద లాస్ట్ వన్ ఈస్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్. Programming languages are Arduino programming languages based on the C or C++ with simplified syntax for easier coding. Okay, how the Arduino will be works? The Arduino will be works. You are writing the code in Arduino IDE, which essentially a set of instructions for the microcontroller. The code then be uploaded to the microcontroller on Arduino board. The controller executes the code, reading the inputs from the sensors and controlling the outputs, actuators. Okay, it is simple చెప్పాలంటే ఆర్డినో అంటే ఏం లేదండి, ఆర్డినో అనేది ఒక చిన్న సైజు కంప్యూటర్ లాగా పనిచేస్తుంది. ఓకే, ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ఆర్ LED blinking, reading a sensing sensor, controller, the motors. These all are the Arduino performers. మీరు చూస్తుంటే ఆర్డినో బోర్డ్ చూడండి. This is the Arduino board. It contains several components. The first one is the microcontroller. The lengthyగా బార్గా ఉంది సార్, అది microcontroller. This is the microcontroller. The next one is the analog pins and USB port. USB port means for input and output, and USB to serial chip and digital pins, and win and ground. GND is nothing but ground. These are the major parts in a Arduino board. Okay, we'll see what is microcontroller. Microcontroller used on the Arduino board. It is essential to use for controlling all major operations. Microcontroller అనేది it is the major part one. It will controls all the operations. What is the analog reference pins? Analog reference pins is nothing but analog pins are used for general purpose like supporting the 10-bit analog to digital conversion. Okay, analog signals ni digital conversion convert చేయడం కోసము అనలాగ్ రీప్లేస్మెంట్ reference pins అనేవి యూజ్ అవుతాయి. And what about digital pins? Digital pins are used to general purpose like similarly to convert the digital to analog. Okay, here the digital pins have some operations, some mode of operations. What are the operations means? Pin mode, digital mode and digital write mode. What is the meaning of pin mode means? It will simply pin mode means it will observe, it will control all the everything. And what is the digital read means? It will read the data from the and digital write means it will write the data. Writing means sending the data outside. Okay, reset button means after completion of your operations, your project, you can simply press the reset button, everything will be resetted, everything will be erasable and it will be look like new. Okay, power and ground pins. What is the meaning of power and ground pins? Means, as the name suggests, the power and ground pins are used to supply the power and needed for the driving the Arduino board, and the ground pins are usually set to reference value circuit. A USB. What is the meaning of USB? Universal serial bus. The Arduino needs certain protocols to communication purpose. The USB is used to this purpose. It helps to connect Arduino microcontroller with Raspberry Pis. Okay. The next one is Arduino programming language. With Arduino programming language, we are writing the programs in the what we will call the what are the programs we are developed by using Arduino, that is called sketches. A sketch is a file that contains .ino. Arduino means the file will be saved with .ino extension that you can edit inside the Arduino IDE only. These are the programs can be edited inside the Arduino IDE only. When you are happy with your sketch, you need to compile this file. A compiler checks for error, and if successful, the sketch can be uploaded to your board. Once uploaded, you can replace the current program on your board. The compiler is very strict and it will point out to the where your code is having a problem. If you are using a function from Arduino language called digital write, but you write the digital write, the code will be not compiled when you get an error. Okay, మన సింపుల్గా చెప్పాలంటే మన సి ప్రోగ్రామ్ లానే మన ప్రోగ్రామ్ అంతా రాసేసి మనం ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ చేసినప్పుడు ఎప్పుడైతే వితౌట్ ఎర్రర్స్ ఉన్నప్పుడు మాత్రమే ఆ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుందో, సేమ్ ఇక్కడ కూడా అంతే. మన ఎంటైర్ కోడ్ రాసాక ఎంటైర్ code is when you are happy with your code, without errors, you need to compile this. Okay, after compiler it checks the errors, and if it is successfully compile అయితేనే ఆ కోడ్ని బోర్డులోకి సెండ్ చేస్తుంది. అప్పుడు బోర్డులోకి సెండ్ చేసినప్పుడు మాత్రమే మనకి కావాల్సిన అవుట్పుట్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది, రన్ అవుతుంది, ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది, అవుట్పుట్ వస్తుంది. ఇన్ కేస్ ఎనీ ఎర్రర్స్ వీ క్యాన్ మాడిఫై. ఓకే, వెన్ యూ ఆర్ సెండింగ్ ద కోడ్ టు ద బోర్డ్, అగైన్ వీ క్యాన్ రీప్లేస్ ద కోడ్ when you want. Okay, here we'll use the language is programming by Arduino is MicroPython. Is a slightly different experience in this scenario. You will install a version Python on your board permanently and then send instructions to it. This means you can change the code on your board and load the real-time. MicroPython also implements a file system on your board. Okay, we need to install MicroPython program in our board permanently. By using that, we can execute our programs. Okay, all the Arduino programs must follow the following main structure. This is the structure of the Arduino program: initialization, define the variables, etc. First one is void setup. It is the initialization part, and the next one is void define the variables, means we are defining the void loop. Here, that is the main program. Okay, in Arduino program we have to write like this: void setup. It is the what is the meaning of void setup? Void setup is nothing but initialization and the variables. Here, this is the Arduino program. Okay, in this program what we written: void setup pin mode 11 comma output. Here we are setting the pin as output. Okay, and what is the void loop? The void loop is digital write 11 high, and what is the 11th one? We are writing the high. And what is the delay? Delay is 1000 seconds, means the wait 1000 for wait for 1 second. Okay, the system after completion of the first instruction, it has to wait 1 second. And second one is digital write 11 low. Okay, again the turn off the light, light అనేది turn off అవుతుంది. తర్వాత again it has to wait 1000 milliseconds, that means 1 second. Okay, high means on చేయడము, low means off చేయడం. We will see one more example. Arduino program using comments. What is the meaning of using comments? Means void setup means initialization. Here we are setting what? Pin mode 11 output. Okay, we are setting the pin as the output. Okay, inside the program, main program, digital write 11 high, అంటే we are turn on the light ని ఆన్ చేస్తున్నాము, this will not be executed by program because it is a comment. Okay, simply here we are switch on the light, దానికోసం ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాసాము. నెక్స్ట్ creating and using functions. Okay, now we are using the functions. Int z void setup, it is the initialization part. Here the loop, void loop z equals to calculate 2 comma 3. Okay, ఇక్కడ we are writing the functions 2 comma 3 calculation. Okay, float calculate or int x comma y. Int x comma y అంటే ఏంటి? 2 comma 3. What is the return statement? Return statement is return x plus y. It means it will be executed, the result will be 5, and try it out. Okay, here some Arduino examples. What is the hello world program? Okay, whenever writing hello world program, void setup serial dot begin 9600, and what is the serial part? What is the printf and what is the printf function we are writing here? The printf statement is hello world. Okay, if the serial monitor, in order to see the output, will print is the hello world. Okay, hello world example, same, it is also one of the hello world program. Here void setup serial begins 9000 hello world, the serial monitor out of world. Okay, see, this is the one of the example. Create the following program. Open the serial monitor in order to see the output. Okay, here we return int void setup serial begin 9600 void loop. Here a equals to random 100, b equals to random 100, c z equals to calculate a comma b. Okay, ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుంది, you are floating writing the calculation programs. Creating the functions. What is the meaning of functions? A function is nothing but set of instructions to perform a specific task. Here also create a function that calculates the area of the circle with a given radius. Okay, it is the program for, this is the solution of the functions. Okay, it is the loop function. This is the loop program and array programs. Okay, like that we have to write several programs. Okay, if you like this video, please give a comment section and like for my video and subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you everyone.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Concept Clear. In today's class we'll discuss about integration of sensors and actuators with Arduino in the subject of fundamentals of IoT. Okay, now మనం ఈ టాపిక్ అసలు ఏంటంటే సెన్సార్స్ని యాక్టివేటర్స్ని ఆర్డినోతో కలిపి మనం ఎలా యూజ్ చేస్తాం దాని గురించి చెప్పే టాపికే ఇది. వెరీ సింపుల్గా చెప్పుకోవాలంటే మనం సెన్సార్స్ని యాక్టివేటర్స్ని ఎలా యూజ్ చేస్తాము విత్ ఆర్డినో. Okay, a sensor, what is a sensor? A sensor are nowadays become a very important component, various technologies like communication and miniaturization, etc. Okay, to contribute the success story of sensing paradigm. Okay, if you want to, recently in Pahalgam attack and after India attacked the Pakistan by using the sensors, actuators, sensors. Okay, accurate positions will be captured by the sensors, satellite communication sensors only. Okay, now we see what is the sensor. A sensor is a converter that measured a physical size and converts it into a signal that can be read by instrument, data acquisition device or an Arduino. For example, temperature sensor. What is the meaning of temperature sensor? Temperature sensor will be captures what is the temperature, what is the heat is currently outside, and pressure sensor also how much force is applied. Okay, how much pressure we applied, that will be captured by the pressure sensors. And what is the actuators? Actuators is a kind of motor that moves or controls the mechanism or system. It provided by the energy source, typically electric current, hydraulic fluid pressure or air pressure, or converts to the కన్వర్ట్స్ దిస్ ఎనర్జీ ఇంటూ ది మోషన్. ఓకే, మనం ఏదైతే యాక్టివేటర్స్ అంటే ఏం లేదండి, మనం ఏదైతే ప్రెజర్ పెడతామో ఆ ప్రెజర్ అంతా కూడా ఒక పవర్గా కన్వర్ట్ అయ్యి మోటార్ అనేది మూవ్ అవుతుంది. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాక్టివేటర్స్. అండ్ ఇంజిన్, పంప్, వాల్యూ ఎక్సెట్రా. ఓకే, ఇంజిన్ అనేది ఏంటి, మనం ప్రెజర్ పెట్టగానే ఇంజిన్ అనేది రొటేట్ అవుతుంది. సేమ్ టైమ్ ద వీల్ విల్ బి రొటేట్స్. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ actuators and sensors. And the sensors and actuators can be either digital or analog. ఇవి డిజిటల్ అవ్వచ్చు ఆర్ లేదా అనలాగ్ అవ్వచ్చు. సమ్ సెన్సార్స్ ఆర్ యాక్టివేటర్స్ హ్యావ్ బీన్ మేడ్ ఫర్ ఆర్డినో. ఓకే, వీటిలోనే సమ్ సెన్సార్స్ అండ్ actuators are made for Arduino, with others need to be connected in some circuits to work properly with Arduino. Many of these come with ready-made libraries and Arduino, so they have easy to use. Okay, what are the sensors and actuators? ఇప్పుడు నవేడేస్ వస్తున్నవన్నీ కూడా రెడీమేడ్గా ఉంటాయి. అవన్నీ డైరెక్ట్గా మనం యూజ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు విత్ హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ ది విత్ అకార్డింగ్ టు ది ఆర్డినోస్. సమ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ఆఫ్ ది సెన్సార్స్ అండ్ యాక్చుయేటర్స్: electrical circuit, blinking LED and switch. Okay, potentiometer, temperature means fever వచ్చినప్పుడు చూస్తాం కదా టెంపరేచర్, అది దాన్ని టెంపరేచర్ సెన్సార్, లైట్ సెన్సార్, thermistor. Okay, we will see some examples. Actuators means these are the actuators and as well as the sensors. Okay, both are looking like similar. Okay, next one is fundamentals of the IoT, fundamentals of the subject name. Okay, here the first one is, this is the temperature sensor, this is the light sensor, and this is the push button. Push button means when you are pressing that, pushing, it will capture the pressure sensor. Okay, these are the sensors will be converts the data into, passes the, these are the sensor signals from surroundings capture చేసుకుని ఆర్డినోకి పంపిస్తాయి. ఓకే, దిస్ ఇస్ ద అనలాగ్ సిగ్నల్ ఆర్ డిజిటల్ ఇన్పుట్స్. అండ్ వాట్ అబౌట్ LED? దిస్ ఇస్ ద LED light. It is the LED light is the actuators and motors. And buzzer means how when you're pressing the buzzer it will generate the signal. Okay, and these are the analogs or actuators. Okay, these four are the different type of sensors. These are the actuators. Okay, ఇవన్నీ ఏం చేస్తాయి, సిగ్నల్స్ని సరౌండింగ్లో ఉన్న సిగ్నల్స్ని క్యాప్చర్ చేసుకుంటాయి. అండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద ప్రోగ్రామింగ్? The program structure is global variable, and left side is the global variable. After that we are setting initialization setup, and the downside of the initialization we have to write the main program. This is the structure of the Arduino program, and you need to use this following. First one is which pin means what is the pin mode you have to write. Okay, we have 3 modes, which pin you are using. Okay, and digital pin can be either be as an input or an output. Since we shall be use it, turn on the LED. Okay, up means the value is up, means high means turn on the light, off means switch off. Okay, digital write pin value. Here digital pin can be have 2 values. Either the delay function makes the small pulse LED turn on or LED turn off. The value is low ante off cheyamani, high ante on cheyamani ardhamu. Delay means delay we are giving in milliseconds. Milliseconds means 1000. Generally we will give the 1000 milliseconds. That means 1 second of time. That is means 1 second of the time. Okay, and we will see one more example. Arduino program. Here void set of pin mode 8 comma output. And what is the loop void? Digital write 8 high. What is meaning of high? High means 8, turn high means turn on the LED. Delay 1000. What is meaning of 1000? Wait for 1000 means 1000 milliseconds means 1 second. Wait for 1 second. And digital light 8 low means off, so off cheyamani cheppi. Okay, and delay 1000 means wait it for 1 second. This is the Arduino program. Okay, clear? Next one is next some other sources. I got one more diagram we will see. just from other sources I got this diagram. This is the network and network integration diagram for sensors and actuators with sensors. This is the one of the diagram I got it from some other sources. Okay, please look around this one also. Okay, thank you everyone. All of you please like my videos and subscribe my YouTube channel. All are the people's watching my videos, but no one is like giving comments and likes or subscriptions. Please do it.
Please like, share, and subscribe.